All right, guys, welcome back to the Wemaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you lot. And to become a member, please do click the join button if it's available to you. All right, we had started a little bit late because we have a double stream, and I had some issues, so I never wanted to get it crossed over. But anyways, because it was not resolved, we have to try put everything in one. So I will be watching a part of my 80 versus Canada video, and also give you update on what's to come for the Afghan, and then we will go straight into the Afghan as well. All right, so as you come in, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to vote on the side who you think will be winning the game. All right. Yes, we have put all of the things in necessarily for you to vote. So just do so. To watch the games, we will still provide you with the games as well in the Discord as normal. All right. Yes. So just do all the do. Let me know what say you. I saw my brother David in the host already. Thanks very much, David. I'm gonna try and get Africans on the phone as well, so we can chop it up with him as well. All right. Yes. We're gonna start going through the lineups very soon, and we will keep on giving you update for the 80 game. All right. Yes, so that is David. Big up David. Thanks for being here. So let me move over to the detailing screen, and those are the players for both teams, starting lineup and such. All right. So let me try and get them right here for you, so we can go through it a little bit better. All right. So this is it. Currently, Canada 4, 81. All right, let me try and get Africans on the phone so we can continue what we started, and he can fill me in as to what's going on in the game. All right, yes. All right, so let me get Africans on the phone right here. So that's good. On the phone. Let me get the Discord up and running right here. All right, so the Discord, Africans, all right, good. All right, nice. So the starting lineup, guys, what you made of the starting lineup? All right, I haven't done a proper analysis breakdown for the game itself, for the finals. I only did a short live, a short video, and said that I thought that it would have favored Nigeria a little bit. Both of these teams met each other already, remember well. All right, it went in the favor of Nigeria at that time. Sebastian Alle and those guys were not fully fit. Their midfield looked better than Nigeria in that game. We have to be honest and unbiased as well. All right, but definitely Nigeria with more of power strikers, they turned out better in the end. All right, so we have to call that as well. A spade a spade. They definitely did turn out better in the end. As in Nigeria forwards. They did turn out better in the end, so we have to give them that. But it showcased that they had improved as the season went on, which is Cote d'Ivoire. They have became a better team. But we can say the same thing for Nigeria. Nigeria started with a back four and ended up in a back three, and pretty much they have saved their entire season at this point as to how they play even qualifying for the World Cup. Africans, are you hearing me? Let me know if you're hearing me.
I am hearing you.
Ah,
Yes,
great,
indeed.
great, great, great,
But no,
great.
to echo what you're saying, yeah, I think Nigeria is the best example of not how you start, but how you finish. And you saw the adjustments they made from a back four to a back three, playing well with energy. Players like Osimhen and Lookman really bringing with that passion. And they're a team that peaked at the right time. And right now, it's showing dividends, seeing a familiar foe that they'll see in the final. So all props to Nigeria for how they've been able to improve their play throughout this tournament. And now it's just down to them to finish the job in a very difficult environment to do so.
All right, all right. I want to go through the lineups, but please do hit the like button, guys. Share the video. Let me know your thoughts, what you made of it. If you're from the 80 side, let me know. If you're watching the 80 game, we're going to give you updates, but obviously at this point, we're going to kind of focus on the game coming up. So I wanted to go through the lineups, but I'm going to share it so other persons that want the game would be coming in. Judgmental Deity said, big up, open for a good match. I think we will get a good match. Maybe people would say that it would slightly go into Ivory Coast direction due to the fact that they are the home team. Totally understand that, but we have to just grow up. We have to grow up and know that that's a part of the game right now, because we have just watched the game and referees just make decisions that kind of just go in there, go as to how they feel. And that's just a part of the sport at this point. All right, so let me try and share this right here so we can get everything running. Yeah, so I expect it to be a good game. That's how I'm going to look at it. I'm going to try and get to I've gotten to my prediction. All right. Yes. So let me run through the lineups, but I'm just trying to share it around so people could know that I'm live, guys. So that's what I was actually doing. So Africans will be coming back whenever he can. I don't know what happened to his setup, but I think he will be coming back in soon. Why do you look different, JD? I don't know. Maybe my ear is trimmed and I don't have my thing on my head. So that is the situation. So anyways, let me go through the lineup. Stanley still in goal. Do you guys agree that Stanley is the new Nigerian keeper flat out? I believe that he's a new Nigerian keeper flat out. We don't have to question anything. It's just what it is. All right. He's just a new Nigerian goalkeeper straight up. Ikang, Ajayi, Ena, Bassi, Zedu, Bakin. All right. Onyeka, Iwobi, Chukwueze, Osimhen, and Lookman. So Moses lost his spot. Winning ways global, thanks for being here. Chukwu, big up yourself, thanks for being here. The way he's been playing, he deserves it. All right, wonderful, and I agree that as well. But at this point, they decide that they're gonna go. Moses will be off, and Chukwueze will take the spot. Are you okay with that substitution? Let me know in the comment section. Ira says Stanley has been Nigerian best player. I would say not 100%, but I understand if you say so because he kept them in a lot of games, and that is a fact. So it's not like we can pretend. That's a fact. He kept them in a lot of games and fully deserve. But definitely Bassi, Lookman, Osimhen, Ikang, they have something to say. Sebastian, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Guys, as you come in, remember, if you hit the like button, more people will find the channel. So it's always good to do so. Just hit the like button as you come in and drop a comment. Let me know what's up. And that's how it starts. All right? Yes. So that's the lineup for Nigeria. Then Fafana in goal for Ivory Coast. Then the back line is Conan, solid player. Ivan, the last time he had a good game. Yes. Odelan, and you have Serge Aurier. A lot of people know him from his PSG/Tottenham days. He can be erratic at times, but sometimes he gives you some good outbursts. Obviously, maybe it doesn't come consistent enough for a lot of people, but let's see if he can continue. This one, Frank Kessie, one of their main player, Jean Michael Seri, and Seko Fafana in midfield. Thought that their midfield this year was one of the best midfields. They can't just find a front three pairing. That is their biggest problem. Max Gradle, Sebastian Aller, and Simon to finish off their lineup. What you made of that lineup? Africans, what you made of that lineup? What would you say, if you're back, what would you say about the lineup of Cote d'Ivoire? Yeah.
I think it's the lineup that is giving them the most optimism going forward, especially if you're going to have Haller finally playing and starting. So I think when it comes to that, you have to think in terms of how Nigeria is playing, and they have a full game. And I don't know how wise it would be for them to think, hey, we dominated everything. We just didn't get a goal against them in the group stage. I think you have to look at it from a standpoint of if you are them, you want to play also a tight game, but also give yourself the victory as soon as you can and secure the victory. I think about this final and I look at the lineups, and not that these two teams are, but think of the Euro finals, well, whatever, last year or 2 years, Italy, England. The second that England went up early, you knew that Italy was going to come back and draw because how stylistically England plays. They're going to try to sit back, hit you on a counter, go from there, even though the talent dictates that they should probably be more direct, more possessive, and more going from there. I think if you're Cote d'Ivoire, one goal isn't enough, which is why you want to start with those players that you do have, and then try to secure that 2-goal lead if that's what you're going for. And if you're Nigeria, weather the storm and then get away. You know that you can get them on the counter. You've been effective on the counter in the round of 16, the quarterfinals, and the semis. So you might as well say, we'll give you this, but we know that we have the ability to move forward. So I think for Cote d'Ivoire, they're going for it early, which is, I think, the way they should. Don't make these fans be more apprehensive. Don't give them more stress than they already have. But if you're Nigeria, again, you know that you can defend well. So withstand the pressure, withstand the waves, and then take your chances, but then be clinical in them so that at the end of the day, it's you holding a trophy, not the hosts.
Guys, on my personal number, please don't text me when I'm busy. I'm busy doing a live and people calling in. I don't know. I'm gonna finish with the calling show on the Jamaica thing. So once I do stream again, I'm gonna tell them that I'm gonna disallowed my number and I'm not gonna do any more calling anymore. I have the discard and I will work with the discard because I think it's unprofessional. All people do those things. I think I'm gonna do that to solve that problem because I don't respect people just calling me at any time. I'm literally live, and clearly these people not supporting my live that I'm doing, but yet still calling me. I don't know why Jamaica content is so important. I don't know. I am kind of tired of it. You have a finals. What is going on in Jamaica football for me to want to talk about it now? Please, just stop, man. God, help me. Ivory says, Stanley, best. All right. Sebastian, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Float management, big up yourself. My brother, Brian Burke, massive respect. Worko, I believe we will see a very good game. So Kevin, big up yourself, man. Thanks. And massive respect for all the Jamaicans that come over on these streams. These are the people I respect because I think that they want to learn football and watch football. But I can't bother with them people calling me about foolishness. Every drama in Jamaica. I want to stay quality football. We have finals, third and fourth going on in youth 17s. We have Afghan finals going on. We have Premier League games going on. Don't call me about no Jamaican videos, man. I'm tired of it. Chevron, Sheridan, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. I know it's on a way, but sometimes I can't bother with it, man. I'm kind of stressed out. I do 3.5-hour streams on Jamaica. So why should people calling me after that talking about Jamaica? I'm tired of it, man. We are not playing football. We talk more about the football than actually playing it. And we have football here. So let me go back to my game. Sorry about that, Africans. But I have to make sure people know that because I don't know what's going on. So anyways, yes, I would agree that it's going to be different. It's going to be different this time around. I think it's going to be different this time around. As in, them having a striker, because the last time, we have to be honest to ourselves. The last time, they had a lot of chances, Africans, especially over the right-hand side. Let me tell you who was over the right-hand side and missed a good amount of chances. Where is... I think it was Christian Kwame. Was it him? I think it has to be him. Yeah, it was him. It was him over the right hand side. Let me make sure to yeah. I think it was him. Yeah, forward, right. He was over the right hand side, but obviously they said his preferred side is left hand striker. It was him. Missed the chances the last time. So with you saying that they have settled on a better lineup, I think it helps them a lot more. All right, David. 247. Bless up. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Yeah. So I agree. It will be troublesome. But what have you learned about the Nigerian team, Africans, to say that they are going to bring something that maybe will be a little bit better? Because I thought that the last time against South Africa, never really like how they played in the game. I don't think they control the game at any point. So I'm pretty much troubled by that, you know?
And I mean, that will be my problem with them. But the retort, which is a fair retort, at the end of the day, they got the result. That one, I think the South African game, most out of all, they played with fire the most because they were, if South Africa had better finishers, it's a different conversations. And we can't play the if, when, how, what game, but that's reality. Directly, they just said, fine, we're just going to go over the top and go and attack you. And until they started to pressure the back line in the second half, that was available for them. So I think the adjustments from this Nigerian coach, I think he has to be quicker because if in the first 10 minutes they're giving up that direct over the top ball to a side with much more quality, you're going to give that to Haller. It's different when you're giving it to Sundown Boys, the Sundown Boys and friends from South Africa. But if you're going to give that to Sebastian Haller, I expect them to finish one, and that's where they'll play with fire. And that's where you'll need them to adjust a lot more. If it's Nigeria, you can't sit back and absorb as much, but you have to make it uncomfortable for them because the more they're uncomfortable, then you can turn them over. Then when you win those second balls in the midfield, then you have numbers and you can attack. But I do agree with you. They played with fire against South Africa. And if they employ that same strategy against Cote d'Ivoire, they are asking for trouble that they need not have to do. We've seen the formula for their success, which is pressure and then transition. So pressure the back line, go get them on transition, and see what you can do from there. But they have to be careful because this side, I think, will punish them more than South Africa was able to do, thanks to the quality that they have on the pitch.
All right, agreed. Brian Burke said, I think Nigeria will win. Either way, this will be a good game. I also like the vibes of the Afghan. The fans are passionate. Yeah, man, Brian. And that me talk about, man. That's what I. When I came up, I made sure to take my rest and prepare for these two games. Youth 17s was very good as well. We are watching it right here. Brian Burke, and also the Afghan is very good as well. So it made me feel good. Made me feel good because we are watching some football. Yeah. So I don't like to go back to the madness over and over. So the vibes is very good, aside from maybe some of the referees. But you know me, sometimes maybe it's me as the problem with the referee, as what Africans would say. Because I've been fighting referees for a couple of years So maybe it's me, the problem. But sometimes the referees calls are, you could call it into question still. But I'm going to... Yes, go ahead, Africans, what you said.
All I'm going to tell you is that I'm waiting for you to drop that. What a dodgy call by the referees. I'm waiting for the what a miss merch. I'm waiting for it. That's a dodgy call, ref. And when that merch comes, JD, y'all be first in line to buy my 3 pairs. So I'm waiting for it.
All right, so for people that wants the game, I am going to share a link of the game in the Discord. All right, so that's where you're going to be watching it from. Yes. Jura said up Wemaxit and says, come on, Ivory Coast. So they are just picking on any team. They're just picking any team. Brian Burke, any team I pick, they just pick every team against Nigeria. And it's just solely because I am the one supporting Nigeria here. They did all the Jamaicans they come in, they need Nigeria to lose. Just because they want me to come back to the Jamaican space. Yes, you guys are not going to get me back there because Nigeria keeps winning. So I have no time. Yes. Yes, Africans. Yeah, it's a good idea. But in the future, we will think about that, in the future, we'll definitely think about that because it's worth it, JD, I have supported Nigeria throughout the competition, but I want Ivory Coast to win today. You guys make every story why you want the Ivory Coast to win. And next guy came in that he said he made him good friend, Guzman. Oh, it is because back in 10 years ago, Drogba usually played for Chelsea, and I'm a Chelsea fan, so that is the reason why I want Ivory Coast to win. Africans, you hear these stories. So they just make
Listen, JD. Listen, I supported Chelsea when Drogba was there because Michael Essien was there. Okay, I supported them because Essien was there, and then they got all the everyone. Chelsea was African football back in the day. It is like you had everyone you needed. Nigerians, you had them. Obi Mikel, you were good. You had your Ivorians, you had your Ghanaians. Atsu was there for a minute. Shout out, rest in peace, Christian Atsu. But like everyone was there.
So the excuse of you are supporting Cote d'Ivoire because of that reason makes no sense. But you know what? I will give you guys it because you're full of stories. Anyways, guys, we need 10 more subscribers because we are closing on to 14,000 at a ridiculous pace. So thanks everyone that have subscribed, both from AD side, both from Africa side. Yeah, man. So let me get 10 subscribers in this video, which is 13,820. That's what we're aiming for. And I should share the link for Africans. I don't know if you can share it in it African, so I can pin the link so people can go over your channel and subscribe there, guys, because we're trying to get Africans to 1,000 subscribers as well, and we keep on working. All right, we don't just want it, we want to work for it. So listen to African Stick and you decide that you subscribe, but definitely listen before you jump to conclusion. All right, yeah, man. So yep, I'm supporting Nigeria, but historically, Ivory Coast, Drogba. Oh my God, the way all these people. all right. Historically, everyone wants Ivory Coast to win. I never heard about this. So they all
no, because no, you have to. Here's the thing, JD. Here's the thing you have to remember about Drogba. Drogba was the strike. People, there's a real conversation where people will say Eto'o is the best 9 Africa has ever seen. But in a big game, we take Drogba. That is a real conversation. Okay? Because we saw that Champions League, we saw that Chelsea. We didn't see it at the World Cup. We didn't see it at AFCON. But like that's a legit conversation for people. Drogba is that guy. Drogba is that 9 for a lot of Africans. And for others it's Eto'o, and then the 10% are like Timothy Way is the only Ballon d'Or winner, so he is the best, and that's a fair conversation. But the love that Ivory Coast has because of Drogba is understandable. We get it. But in this type of a situation, man, pick who you're gonna root for and just stick with it and ride it out. And one will win and one will lose, and that is.
For me, Drogba is good, but I think Drogba get an all-time hype over a lot of other quality players. I think when it comes down to the Africans' best, I don't think Drogba is the best African player, and it's tough to put him in the top 5, in history, to be honest, it's tough, I know a lot of people will complain, but it's definitely tough to put him in the top 5 people. Yes, he's good, but we have to go back into history, and it's a lot of quality players that have done a lot, even more than Drogba. All right, so it's going to be tough. I'm not going to start the top 5 fight. Yeah, let me stick on players that will be performing in this one, because it looks like if we continue, we're going to go into historical stories, guys. You have a lot. You have Yaya Toure that came in the Premier League, quality player. Okacha never won enough accolades to rival Drogba. Mahrez won enough to rival Drogba, but some would say he went to Manchester City and Manchester City was dominant. But we could say that Chelsea was equally as dominant as well, because Chelsea bought 500,000 players in one day when nobody had money in England. When Manchester City bought players, everybody had money in England, so it was different with Mahrez. So I would say that you can put Mahrez on the same pedestal as Drogba. He won every single thing just the same, if not more, on the Premier League side. All right, and he won it with Leicester as well. All right. Sandra Joy, the game is in the Discord. It's pinned at the top, so just click the link at the top and go into the lobby section, and it will be there. The game have not started. In 14 minutes time, it will start, and that's when we are going to start talking about the game. All right. But we are talking about football history. If you don't care about football history, no problem. Just join when the game starts. All right. Yes. So let me continue with what I was saying. Yaya Toure, Barcelona, and Manchester City. Quality player right there. Go back into Etu, Barcelona, Inter Milan, even Chelsea to a certain extent. Quality player. So all of those guys can rival. Salah came through. I think Salah prints himself in the history as well. Yes. So Drogba to make top 5, it's not as easy and clear cut, guys. Top 5 all time African player. Not 100% sure if Drogba gets it. All right. Mahrez, what you talking about, JD? Mahrez is remotely close to, is not remotely close to Drogba. Oh wow,
I agree
wow.
with that statement.
You say you think that he's
body
not.
of work.
Mm-hmm.
I think body of work.
Yeah.
Drogba clears Mahrez. Body of work. Think about it. Every time they made the World Cup, group of death.
Yeah.
They had decent runs.
And put Afghan in it as well. Afghan, Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, EFL Cup, every cup, just any cup. Africans.
I can be there for the conversation, but in my books, he's not on a level. But I will entertain the conversation because you look at the accolades are different and the accolades are set that way, right? That's like, for example, Salah to me is just missing. He's missing a World Cup performance, which he does not have, and he's missing the AFCON performance. All right,
so Salah is in the conversation. Float management. Salah is in the conversation with Drogba, right? If you said yes and you discredit Mahrez, you are a wicked person. Float management. That's all I'm going to say. Salah is in the conversation. Everyone would say yes. Salah is number 1, the best ever African player, if not second. Wow.
Again, to me, not the best. I'm not seeing the chat, so I don't know who's saying what.
No, they're all saying Mahrez is not on Drogba level. Oh, wow. Okay, all right. I will leave you guys alone. The disrespect.
JD, I think I've done 3 podcasts on best African players and best 9 things on that nature. So yeah, I have podcasts there, but one day we'll bring the band up and we'll do a live and we'll actually have the conversation. Because look, my boys have takes. Okay, my boys have takes. I'm the soft spoken one out of the 3 of them. So
okay,
if we bring them, those boys will have some takes.
We're going to have to revisit this, guys. The best African player, top 10, and when we bring the facts to you, you will realize that Drogba was a superstar, iconic figure in his time. But when you look at the historical results, it might not go in Drogba's favor as how you guys think. That's all I'm going to say. Because you have a lot of quality African players. We're going to have it one day. And you guys disrespect Mahrez. The way you guys throw him away and say, oh, Salah is a different level of player. You know that Mahrez was Salah before Salah. I wonder if people know that. Because go ahead, Africans, go ahead. Because I can't understand.
So the problem is you also have a slight Man City bias in that statement. but then when you break down African football, you have to also consider that, man, there are regions, right? There's sub-Saharan football, all the West African countries who hang up there. There's a Northern African football where people are like, well, we don't give them credence, period. Doesn't matter what they do. There are some people who Salah, on paper, could be the best player, but they'll be like, nah, but what did he do? He was in Egypt. He did nothing. So give me, what's his face? Give me the Kenyan who's at CF Montreal. Give me him, right? give me that man over them. And it's like, guys, let's relax here. But no, I think it's a fun conversation to revisit overall. But I think Mahrez gets the flack because okay, yes, he wins. If you're very honest with Mahrez, he has a resume. He has a resume that rivals a lot of things because the Leicester City alone is impressive for what he did with that squad. He was a big piece in that. And then he goes to Man City and he plays. He has the AFCON title with Algeria. He has the performance at the World Cup. But while he's doing that, Mahrez to me is, I'll use a tennis example. Mahrez to me is Andy Murray in an era where you have Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic. That is Mahrez. If any other era, he is looked at as a great, but he plays in an era where he is in between the greats of the early 2000s, and then he played well, but then he got passed by the African greats of the late 2000s and the 10s and into the 20s. So he's like the Andy Murray from tennis, where he has a career, he has a resume, but we're talking Djokovic, we're talking Nadal, we're talking Federer, and then Andy Murray is like, yeah, but okay, that's fine.
Okay, fair enough, guys. We just done 27 likes. I know that we touched different topics, but it only shows you how long we have been watching football, breaking down football. And believe me, even if it just, I know they said it's a City bias, but I think Mahrez has the resume. No, I don't think. I know he has the resume, but people said that he was not the star, never the star, and all sort of stuff. Okay, but he was never the star, but still have better numbers. And you guys talked to me about numbers yesterday and Leon Bailey. You understand me? I never wanted to bring that up, but you guys said numbers matters, but all of a sudden now numbers don't matter. So I don't know what to say. You understand me? Yes. Was Mahrez even a solid starter at City? No, City team is different. It's not matter. Starters don't matter. It's how impactful you are in the team. And Mahrez won a lot of trophies for City. Likewise, winning it for Leicester as well. So he won trophies for both teams. All right. So you can't take that away from the man. You get me? So the man come on and be impactful just the same. But obviously you're going to say, oh, the level of... You can't penalize the man for the level of football that City plays. You get me? That is not his fault, to be honest. But it is what it is. Let me slide back to the game because it looks like a lot of people want... And the game is going to be starting very soon in 6 minutes. The link for the stream is in there. Africans, you need to drop your channel in it so I can keep on telling them to subscribe to it. All right? Yes. But you know what? We're going to give our top 10, Drew Russ, and you're going to find your top 10. All right? So, guys, get the likes up, share, and subscribe. We talked about the lineups so far. Fafana, Aurier, Conan, Dika. Then you have Gordon Sen, Fafana, Kessie, Ale, and Adingra to finish it off. And then over the Nigerian side, you have Stanley Ikang, Ajayi, Ena, Bassi, Zedu, Onyeka, Iwobi, Chukwueze, Osimen, and Lukman. So you don't have any Moses in this game. And you don't have my boy there, what's Simon? Simon, I think. No, not Simon. What's his name again? The fullback. He goes back on the bench. I love that Leicester team Mahrez was in. But tell you what, as what African said, maybe it's a slight bias to a certain region. That's why he doesn't get his respect. You have a lot of... Your full-time 4-1, 80 won it. All right, 80 won it. So let me put this one over here. So that's it for give me full-time Canada won it. Sorry. Full-time Canada won it. So Africans feel good now because he battered 80, you know. So he's on his high horse, you know. Yes, so I told the people to hit the like button and people it'll put less likes on the video. Wow, they took away their likes. Okay, well, I don't know what to say. All right, I'm trying to get the videos for you guys to watch the game. You know, it makes me feel like I should not even bother get the video. The way you are disrespecting my program, you know. Maybe I've said, you know, Drogba is the best. I'm very sorry, you know. Who would you say is the player of the tournament? To be honest, the player of the tournament, for me would be Ensu. No, you know what? Not gonna give it. The player of the tournament so far would have to be Stanley. Stanley, because Stanley is in this team, and they're in the final. But if you go back to history, Ensu would have been in it. The goalkeeper, Williams, for South Africa would have been in it. So several players would have been in it. And I would have to say Kessie. Frank Kessie has been solid straight throughout this tournament as well. All right. So a lot of players will be rivaling for that spot. I can't just give one. But so far, I think Stanley is leading it because Nigeria have not been as solid defensively as to what they have not conceded. He has stopped all of those shots to not score on Nigeria. So I think Stanley is leading the way at this point, and because he did that in the game, Africans, I would give him the edge. So what say you? You're having Stanley at the edge right now, or you're going for Kessie and one of those guys?
I think you can say that I can say player of the tournament, which part of the tournament? If you go in the group stage, it's Ensu, no question about it. He made the goals. He got Equatorial Guinea where they are. From the round of 16 on, to me, the player of the tournament is Lookman. Lookman was alive. He was lively, but also he scores the goals against Nigeria there. I mean, shout out to Rowan Williams from South Africa. Shout out for Kessie, played well. But to me, in the round 16, the player of the tournament from eliminations on is Lookman.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. All right, so Africans giving it to Lookman so far. All right. All right, and that is fair. It's fair. All right, so guys, 2 more minutes before coverage comes in, and we have to go through some predictions. So let me get some predictions, guys, because it's getting closer now. So no excuse. Predictions, and get you to 50 likes very fast, guys. We deserve it. Let me close this off with a big amount of likes. All right, so let me get to 50 likes. Let we aim to 200 likes. So share it around so we can get more likes. So one person share it on their socials and we get 500 people watching us here, and we will not let you down. We will keep the vibes going and we will have conversations. All right. He scores some valuable goals. But we're not going to disrespect the big bad Osimhen like that. Osimhen have been solid. He won 2 penalties for Nigeria, right? And he assisted 2 and scored 1, right? So that's 5 goals contribution still. Maybe it don't technically turn out to be his name, but Osimhen has been equally as effective as Chukwueze. You mean as Lookman?
I agree, as Lookman. No, and that's true. I think you can't look at Lookman and say, look at all he's done, and not see right behind him the man in the mask going up and down, pressing, going down, creating trouble. He's being that gravity that allows Lookman to play to his ability and go. So there's no doubt Lookman has the numbers, but you cannot look at Nigeria's success and not say, look, Lookman has been the goal man, but let's not pretend like Osimhen has just been walking up and down the pitch and his presence hasn't been felt. I would just give it to them. If you gave the award, I can see Lookman giving it to it, but that doesn't overstate how the level that Osimhen took his game in the round of 16, and you could see that level of passion that he's played with, that energy that he's playing with, the pressing, everything is there. So you can't overlook that. But ultimately, Lookman has the goals, so that's why I gave it to him. But you can't have that conversation without mentioning Victor Osimhen.
Ivory Vibe said that Osimhen hasn't done enough for me. Only scored 1 goal. He has an assist, or maybe 2 assists, but he has the 2 penalties that he got, and then Ikang took those penalties, but he was the one that won those penalties. So we can't just look at the football as, okay, just numbers. That's what we always said. Sometimes numbers can be deceiving for real. You get me? Because if you have watched the games and you realize without him, and we got a chance to see the team without him in the World Cup qualifiers, and they don't look good. We have to be honest. All small teams, Zimbabwe and Lesotho, those are the teams that's actually creeping up on Nigeria when the man is not in the team. So maybe he's not scoring. So hold on there. Look at this conversation. Drogba don't score goals as much, as what you think. But how can we talk about Drogba in that light and then talk about a man that does what Drogba does on an elite level, but not want to give him respect? You so biased we are. We just was hyping up Didier Drogba. And look, and Osimhen is playing a tournament like what Drogba always does, because Drogba don't score much goals. All we keep here talking, Drogba don't score much goals. But is his presence and how he links plays was more effective than the goals. And obviously he has goals in big moments as well. Alright? Yes. But I'm just trying to show you how biased we are when we have our conversation. Alright.
Oh, but everyone has bias in it. So it's like we can look at facts, but then that's why I always say, but for me, this player meant more. There's a reason why there's a generation of players who look at Eto'o and say, yes, he has the numbers. There's no doubt. But if you ask them, who do they want? They'll take Drogba. And I think Osimhen, the difference with Osimhen is you see Osimhen at the club level, at least, he's putting up the numbers. But the one problem I think with Osimhen as it goes on is if Nigeria could just stop producing strikers and a couple more wingers, just one or two, just one or two, okay? Not to say that, you don't need a Boniface or you don't need players like that. Well, they're all good players, but Nigeria has more strikers than people know what to do with. And if you give them a few more players, then I think that allows that team to look more complete as it goes. But no, I think there's a generation out there where they've played well, and I think you can have a conversation one way or the other. But again, you can't overstate how Osimhen has looked in this tournament, especially from the round of 16.
All right, so the game starts, guys. The game starts. The game is in the Discord, so people can click the link. I'm going to just commentate as to what's happening in the game. All right, so fast start so far. Fast start. Nigeria tried to go forward. I heard Ivory Vibes is saying that Drogba scores in all big games, so Osimhen need to start producing some of that. Brian Burke said his presence is a threat, even though he's not scoring. Exactly, Brian Burke. Yes, so let me start with the game itself. Wonderful ball ping forward here from Ivory Coast, intercepted here from Iwobi tried to go long. Osimhen with a gigantic leap right there, like I don't even know what to describe it, but yes. Brought it down and forced a foul there. So a free kick coming up for Nigeria. Lookman over the left hand side. Guys, smash a like button, share and subscribe. Give me some predictions as to what you think will happen in the game. Martin says 2-1, Nigeria winning it. Alright, yes, and remember the subscription. Let me reach 820 on the subscription right here. Alright, wonderful work here from Cote d'Ivoire. But we have Onyeka in the midfield try to map it up, but it was a free kick. Called a free kick still. He touched the ball, but his follow-up made it a free kick according to the referee. But yeah, and it's a free kick because he went through the player. He touched the ball cleanly, but he had to follow through. And they call a free kick right there. Cote d'Ivoire goes long. Deflected ball, took it back to Ikang. Ikang goes in midfield for Iwobi. Iwobi goes wide. And you have Aina progressing up the field and got forced back because of the midfield of Ivory Coast. It's forced back to Ajayi. Ajayi hopefully doesn't try to press in midfield. Thought that was his problem over and over. Ajayi and the ball. Ivory Coast winning on penalties, Ivory Vibe says. Guys, we need some more predictions. We have, 92 in the house. We need some more predictions than that. All right, so we have our boy Bassi goes long. Wonderful stretch there. Let's see if they can keep it inside. No, it can't be kept inside. Zaidu with an overstretch whipping ball. So Zaidu is back. Let me know if you guys are happy with Zaidu in the team. All right, Nigeria 2-0. All right, so we are getting some predictions now. All right. 30 minutes in the game and both teams creating things, so it's nice. We have Sebastian Hallier makes the number up now because it's two good strikers. All right, Ivory Coast go forward and he went down. That should be a free kick for Ivory Coast. So a good position here. Bassi brought down earlier, and it's going to be a free kick so they can put it inside the box to cause some problems. All right, Ivory Coast goes long. First ball cleared by Nigeria. Second ball controlled by Ivory Coast. Good position here. They're going to play it on the right hand side. Acres of space. They're going to whip it over the top, and he's inside. And Alir Bassi was there. Forced him down. Oh, Lord. Bassi have to be careful, guys, because Bassi might be giving up something because Ali is a tricky type of character to play with. Lovely beauty. Thanks, Sabina. How are you doing? Float management said 2-1 Nigeria. If Ivory Coast win, everybody for play Lotto. Okay, Super Eagle will win the cup. The silver medal is enough for the Ivory Coast. Africans. Joseph Bishop said the silver medal is enough for Ivory Coast, and that is extremely disrespectful. Oh my God! And you have some comments sometimes, really take us off.
I know. I love it. I love the energy and the passion they give. That's all I'm going to say about it. Because if I keep talking, I'm gonna awaken an angry beast over things I
yes,
say. So
I forgot. I forgot
Good
that you're in a lifelong war with the 38 pack.
Hey, I mean, congratulate. If they win today, they will tie a couple countries who have won 4 AFCON titles, one of which shall not be named because we know who they are.
Okay. All right. All right, so Osimhen with a challenge there, and it's a free kick again to Cote d'Ivoire. So the start is not the best, But obviously, Cote d'Ivoire, their midfield, as we said, that's what carried them through the tournament, to be honest. So we expected the same thing. Nigeria will be strong, and Nigeria struggled with strong midfields so far because they don't truly have the deep line in midfielders. Only Onyeka, you could say, is a true midfielder, and Iwobi is a winger / attacking midfielder, not really a central. He has been playing there, but he's not that dude. All right, so that's outside, and they're gonna give a corner. No corner. Yes, I think it's gonna be a corner here for Cote d'Ivoire. 5 minutes in. Let's see what Cote d'Ivoire could be doing with the with the cross here. Ooh, what a chance to the box. Oh my God. Good work there, good play there from Cote d'Ivoire. Getting the stadium really pumped up. It's like Nigeria like to start off slow. And everything is getting closer to Sebastian Haller, and he clipped it to the back post, and no one is there to tap it in. But he's causing all sorts of problems so far. So we got to say big ups to them. Good start. But on the flip hand side, Africans, majority of Nigeria games, this is exactly how they do start. So it's nothing new, and they turned up winning the games. All right, the next break here coming for Cote d'Ivoire. Beats one, true. Beats two, puts it wide to wide right. Let's see, goes over it. Ena, see, it passed Ena, and he puts it over the bar again. Ooh, that's a good chance for Cote d'Ivoire, and poor finishing. He tried to take it on by himself, and that is Andringa.
Yeah, like you said earlier, JD, this is Nigeria. Their style of play is second half adjustments. And there hasn't been a team that has punished them in the first half for how they played so far. So they do need to be careful, because if they aren't too careful, then you end up in a situation where now you're behind. But we saw this against South Africa. We saw this against the other games that they played. This is Nigeria game in a nutshell. It's withstand the waves of attack and then go from there. So I think if you're at Cote d'Ivoire, you have the crowd with you. You need to bury a chance this half, and that way you make Nigeria have to come to you and for the rest of the game, and that way then you can spring the counters.
Okay, so pretty much to change the game plan because you're pretty much saying that Nigeria lived off people not scoring on them and make it easier. It's easier for them to continue with their game plan, which has been pretty much successful for them throughout the whole entire tournament, right?
It has been, yeah. And again, you have to give credit for people didn't score on them, A, because of bad chances, but then also B, because of the opportunities and the defense that they've had. But those two things can be correct, but that doesn't mean they weren't playing with fire and that they still are. And in this type of a situation with the home crowd there, you know that they would do, the Ivorians would love nothing more than to give their supporters something to cheer, make the stadium shake, make the country shake, and then say, now let's go get two. Nigeria has to be careful, but this is how they played.
Okay, Bassi and Kessie clashed on the wing, but would have been only one winner. It's Kessie on the ground tumbling down, and Bassi stands supreme over him. Man, he's a very strong player, man. All right, but it's a free kick again. So Bassi, even though he's big and physical, he's giving up some good free kicks to Cote d'Ivoire, to be honest. So let's see how they deal with it. But Kessie is down, a strong part of Ivory Coast midfield. Guys, if you're just coming, please do hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Let me get close to 100 likes on the video very fast so we can get visibility out there. Share it to your friends and family. Let me know what's up. Thanks. Closing down to the subscription total. Massive respect for that. Jason Guna arrive. Alright, thought that he banned himself from our streams, but he turns up, Yeah, I don't know what is wrong with him, He disappeared for a while and then turns up. Maybe because Arsenal won a game. And he doesn't have anybody to banter, Yes, yeah, troublemaker. Ivory Coast will win this one. Sorry to all the Nigerian fans. Yes, let me click this one, guys. He comes in, talking his talk, So once Nigeria wins, we should ban him. We should ban him from coming on the Nigerian streams. All right. Once Nigeria wins, we should ban him completely. We're gonna get rid of him now. All right. No problem, boss. No problem. We just wonder where you were. If it's because of Arsenal winning a game, all of a sudden you turn up big and confident, All right, so guys, it's not a good start for Nigeria at all. They are struggling. But this could be a break. Poor control there. But Nigeria could start the counter, try to put it over the top, and it's cleared by Cote d'Ivoire. Osimhen puts it wide. Let's see if Lookman could keep it inside. Yes, he can. Lookman down the flank. Cut through one. What a defending there from Ivory Coast. To not get Lookman past the final battle right there, and it would be a serious problem. All right. Damn, man. 11 minutes and Nigeria only did one thing in the game. Just trying to stop. At this point, just trying to stop Cote d'Ivoire. Big ups to them. All right. Nigeria trying to intercept, but Cote d'Ivoire controls the play yet again. Building through midfield. Coming down the right-hand side. Aurier. Let's see if he's gonna go long. No, he decides to go straight down the pipe. Wonderful 1-2 there. Back to Aurier. Then it's back into midfield to open up the play. And believe me, Nigeria is very much all over the place at this point. So good work from Cote d'Ivoire. But if Nigeria can close down one of the angles. Wonderful work here from Ivory Coast. Aurier back on the ball. Acres of space. Aurier overlap. He's gonna whip it in. What a ball! And it's cleared. It's cleared by Aina, and it's a next corner coming up for Cote d'Ivoire. My goodness, this is a one side. Let me check the stats at this point because it looks like Nigeria have done nothing in this game. Drogba on the sideline. Early whipping cleared. Cote d'Ivoire will take a long strike, and Stanley dealt with that very, very well. Fafana tried to trick the keeper, but it never really worked out so far. All right, it's three shots to Cote d'Ivoire, 4 shots just a while ago, and 3 off target and 1 on target so far. So 3 shots to none, and they have the better possession so far. And it's a next free kick again. If Fafana brought down, and he's having a theatrics and a moment on the field. So maybe they have to give a card for this. But definitely the speed that they have started with. Yeah. Wow. So what, guys, based on what you saw, what would you have done? What adjustment you would make at this point to really slow down Ivory Coast? Because at this point they are taking the ball back in the middle. They are winning the balls over the top. So what would you do? Because Nigeria can't get on the ball. Ivory Coast coming down the middle.
This is where, if you're Nigeria, you have to start to pressure a little bit more where the ball's being won. If it's the midfield, throw another body in it. If the back three are getting balls and are spreading the ball around, then you got to start pressuring that. But again, this is what Nigeria does. So until they're punished, no reason to change their mind, I guess.
Okay. The link is pinned at the top. You have to go into the discard in order to find the game. That's where the game is. All right. We have no other games to show. We can't show it on the screen. That is not legal. All right. So you have to just go in the discard, and it's showing in there multiple screens inside the discard, and a lot of people watching it in there. So get yourself in there. Yeah. All right, so Cote d'Ivoire coming through midfield again. Nigeria allows them to come straight on the halfway line. So one good pass, wonderful whipping pass here, and a good tackle there from Ikang. And Nigeria intercepted it, and recovery here from Cote d'Ivoire again to start on the halfway line. All of the Nigerian players inside their own box, and giving Cote d'Ivoire almost 2/4 of the pitch. Wonderful 1-2 here, but a little heavy on the pass there. Iwobi going long. Iwobi tried to play Osimhen in, and it's a poor pass from Iwobi. It's outside, so Osimhen can't even work on that one. So Osimhen has to be working with scraps is right here. Jason said Nigeria just have to try to stay compact. Okay, well, I think Iperson would actually say something different, force them into making more difficult passes rather than giving them two-thirds of the pitch to work with. So that is extremely too difficult for me. All right, interception here, Nigeria, and a poor pass equally with the interception. Iwobi gets it again, and it's a break wide. Oh my God! All right, Lookman, 1-on-1, whip it cross. What a flick on here, and Osimhen plays it down the line. All right, Nigeria. Ina, back to Osimhen. Osimhen plays it inside. Good turn. And he was held back, but not too hard. All right, let's see. Bassi goes wide. Bassi to Zedu. Zedu, don't come with your mad behavior. All right, plays it down the wing. And Lookman got it cleared by Aurier. Aurier is in Lookman's face. What a whipping cross. That's a good cross there. Because Osimhen was at the back stick waiting to pounce. Guys, remember as you're coming, please do hit like button, share, and subscribe. Get it to 100 likes so we can get the show starts. Alright? So it's a throw into Ivory Coast. But a good stretch there. It proved that Nigeria is more dangerous when they try to go forward. They are very much dangerous more than Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire has to build up to make it dangerous. But any one of Nigerian players, they can start the attack. That's what we just saw. So Cote d'Ivoire building from the back yet again. Tried to go through midfield, got it blocked, but good recovery here from Cote d'Ivoire. Seri goes into Fafana. Fafana goes over the top, but I think this should be cleared by Zaidu. Indeed, it did. And Lukman got taken out, and this should be a free kick. Yes, so free kick coming here from Nigeria. The strategy has been working for them, it seems. Zaidu, Zaidu is something else, man. That man plays football in his own head, you know. All right, so Nigeria coming down the right hand side. Ina, square pass. Osimhen was in the position, but the ball never dropped good enough. And Fafana will be taking it to start the play in the goal for Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast comes to the left hand side, which is much more favorable because you have Fafana over that and Conan. And both of those guys, they're having a decent tournament for Ivory Coast, to be honest. Yes, so they are getting the lean way to pass it through. All right, Aurier coming down the right hand side, forced back to Aurier. Aurier goes back to Odilan, and Nigeria dropping off to give them more space. They went over the top. Let's see. Oh my God! Zaidu, the ball came over the top, and I thought it was Zaidu played it back for a corner. Oh my God, this dude, something is wrong with him. Africans, you see? Oh my God, the man almost assisted. Max. Something is wrong with him, you know. Something is wrong with this player. Oh my God. So this is the corner from out of nothing. Out of nothing. He just bought the ball back on Max to try and tip it in his own goal. Oh my God. Whipping cross here for Ivory Coast. It could be 1-0. And it's side netting. Max again. Oh God. This dude is something else, people. Max with a overhead a bicycle to the side netting. Nah. I think when you play with Zaidu and you feel it's like you're playing with 10 players. The guy have some spaz out moment. We just talked about him, you know. And he just goes into a spaz out moment. The man pass it straight to the player behind him. Wow. And, oh my days. Alright, Nigeria on the break now. Alright, good recovery here from Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast trying to break down the left hand side. Nice defending by Ian there. But Nigeria, Ivory Coast has it back in the middle again to start building. And intercepted by Nigeria, but Nigeria poor passing, gave it straight back, and players are down. But let's see, Nigeria try to hold it, but a poor pass again from Iwobi, and it starts a attack for Ivory Coast. Max coming down the right hand side, he's gonna whip it in, good cross, and it's over the head of Halir, and goes back for Aina, and Aina will start pushing it. Ivory Coast. Okay. I hear you guys. They're definitely going for Ivory Coast. Nigeria winning a few battles, but the problem is they're passing out after winning it. It's always felt to Iwobi, and Iwobi seems to not pass a good ball as to this moment, you know. Iwobi from Bassi, pushed back. Iwobi goes back to Bassi. Bassi goes wide to Ajayi. Ajayi will push in midfield. Slowed up because of poor controlling. Back to Ikang. Ikang goes back to Bassi. Bassi goes double stage pass, please. Alright. Bassi runs into traffic. Can't pass the ball anymore. Force it to Iwobi. 2 yards away from him. Ikang back on the ball. Bassi goes in midfield. Onyeka tried to hold on to it. Onyeka tried to add some values, and it's Lukman. Lukman won a foul, a free kick up the pitch. So let's see if they can do something with this one. Yeah, Nigeria need more of that fight. It looks like a good tackle as well, you know.
Yeah, to me it looks clean. So I'd say play on. But again, you're seeing Nigeria slowly starting to like an idea out of nothing usually can get them going. But again, withstand this pressure and these waves from Ivory Coast and then steal it as you normally do.
All right. You hear you have I heard you. I heard you. They're gonna steal it again. But let me not concentrate on that. Let me not concentrate on the war. A flick on ball from Zaidu. Terrible free kick from Zaidu there, but it got flicked on by Bassi to the back stick and was intercepted by Ivory Coast again. All right, and it's a free kick because they said it looked like a head-to-head clash right there. So that is a problematic situation at this point. 24 minutes in, still 0-0. Nigeria have yet to get on a shot on target or a shot overall. Bassi clears and it's a throw in deep in Nigeria's half yet again. Yes, Zaidu, if he continues for this, he's not lasting past half time. That's pretty much it for him. Aurier with his throwing. Let's see what he could have done here. He's gonna go long. No, he goes short. Back to Max. Max started with high energy. Kessie goes inside. What? Give him the chance to turn there. Oh my God. Ivory Coast truly don't want to punish Nigeria. They gave him a chance to turn on the 80-yard box on the top. Nobody marking him. And he decides he's going to try and put it to the back stick. So that's the difference. When Nigeria reaches to the 80-yard box of Cote d'Ivoire, they're tackling, they're marking, they're not giving them any chance. Good throw in here for Nigeria. Good hold up play. Clip it at the back stick. Confusion here, but it was cleared by Ivory Coast. Ball flicks on. He will be won it. Ikan goes long. Osimhen try for it. Wonderful clearance here from Cote d'Ivoire, and Onyeka was brought down, and Osimhen starts a fight on the pitch, and the referee, he's cussing the referee. So I don't know what happened here. It's the one Fafana with his dodgy plays again. Let me see what happened here because Osimhen looked like he wants to get sent off. Okay. Okay. Elbowed him in his head, in his back of his head. Okay. But I thought that he was honestly going for the ball. What say you guys? I thought that he was actually honestly going for the ball this time. Because he did a lot of dirty tackles in previous games. But this time I thought that he was honestly going for the ball. And you know that I am for Nigeria, but he was honestly going for the ball, I think.
Maybe, but reputation precedes you. So Osimhen is looking at that thinking, look, man, I've seen this happen many enough times from you. So I don't care if you're going for the ball. I've seen your elbow fly one too many times like this. So I want this called. I want this addressed. Ref, you see this, right? And I think that's what Osimhen has to do.
Okay, the coach going mad on the sideline. They're going to send him off or something, you know. Relax. Oh, the referee running over to the coach. So let's see if this is a red card. Good Lord. Nigeria, this is just not a good start. Okay, a yellow card to the bench. Ah, God. Okay, that's not a foul for real. That's not a foul. I think that's a poor call by the officiators. Damn. So that's why they're getting angry because they think that they're getting cheated. But to be honest, it was not a foul for real. Osimhen is just a giraffe of a jumper. You know? The man just clearly jumped the guy and won the ball. So that's not a foul either. So we have to be fair. I've said the officiating always destroy the games. Both teams are already charged. So stop with the bad calls. Because that is not a foul. Just like how I thought that he was honestly going for the ball for Osimhen just a while ago. Wow. All right, so Ivory Coast back on the ball. Works it to the right hand side, and Aurier can't keep it inside, so it's a throw in for Nigeria. Nigeria will go long. See if Osimhen heads it, and it's outside. So 6 shots currently for Cote d'Ivoire, and 1 on target, and Nigeria has no shots in the game. And it's about 30 minutes now. It's a tough battle, Nigeria backing off, giving Cote d'Ivoire space to play again. So I think Nigeria just like to play this counter-attack style. Alright, Cote d'Ivoire try to come down the left-hand side. Nigeria dropping half, giving them the opportunity to play long. Work to Aurier here. Nigeria trying to close down, but give space. Play it through the middle. Nigeria tried to intercept, but good work here from Cote d'Ivoire. Work it to the left-hand side. He's going to try and put it inside the box. Keeper comes out. Oh, and no, that's a yellow. That should be a yellow card, That should be a yellow card because you can't hit the keeper when he's in the air. Alright? You can't hit the keeper when he's in the air. That should be a yellow card. And the ref need to stop these things. You get me? Don't hit the player them when the players them in flight. You get me? Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. That is a problem there. And a red card will be given in this game. Africans, what say you? I think so, because the way or the game, because I think they are breaking the vibes of the game.
Seems like it's gonna have a red card, but I don't trust these refs to do it. I don't trust these refs to have the conviction to do it. So ultimately, this game will probably deserve at least 2 reds, but I don't trust these refs to actually do it. So we wait and we see.
Very rough game, guys. Very rough game. I will still say Ivory Coast is the better team in the game and should have been up at least 1-0 so far. But so far they have some dodgy play, which I never liked it the last time, Fofana is the leader of the dirty plays. And he comes back with the same thing. Seko Fofana, he comes back with the same thing again. Ivory Coast have them under pressure. Pressure bus pipe. Yeah, but the problem is, Sian, once referee starts to get onto them, what they're doing, they could find themselves having a red card. So they have to be careful as to how they do play because they're playing on the edge. That's what they have done always, Guys, please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Is that Kelechi? Is that Kelechi in the crowd? he should be watching Arsenal games. He's at Nigeria game. Can some the link is down. The link is pinned. I don't know if you understand English. The link is pinned at the top of the page. So please click the top of the page that says discard, and that's where it's showing. I don't think anyone needs to help you. It's pinned at the top of the page. Just look at the top. It's pinned. It's pinned. It says Wemaxit https / for discard. Just click it. Nobody needs to help you. It's there, waiting for you to click it. All right. All right. So game resumes. All right. So I don't know because I have no link. I can't go on my computer. I'm not gonna slow the computer down now. Because I've already pinned the link and thought that that was good enough. And now I have to shut my system down for you to get the link, you know? Alright, so pass out from the back. He got intercepted. Oh god, that's a poor pass from Bassi. And they are coming for a wonderful cross. Whipping cross. He's onside. What a save! Jesus. A poor pass out from the back from Bassi. Gave it straight, intercepted it straight. Qualifier intercepted it straight back into the line, whip it to the wide left. This should have been 1-0, but a next super save from Stanley. I thought he saved it with his chest. Yes, he never even saved it. It's his chest, and cleared by Zaidu. Wow. No, if the room is full, the room can't be full because I have 2 streams inside there. So you just check the next live. Just check the next live if the room is full for you. Just check the next live. I have 2 lives inside there. So let me check it myself just to make sure. No, it's not full enough. It's not full enough. 2 lives are there. Okay. You should have told me that one of the lives are not working. You should have told me that one of the lives are not working. And I could have sorted it out, alright? Okay, okay. So just tell me that one of them not working. It's going to come back. Ati, it's going to come back up. One of the lives coming back up now. Sorry about that. Alright, so let me go back. Alright, so the live is here. Alright, and they're breaking again. And it's going to be, let's see, they're going to give it a goal kick. Damn. No, it's there. It's there. Just check the next one. Look, we have 2 lives there. So let's look. If one is full, all they just do is go to the next one. We have placed the next one there because it was 2 there. It was 2. It was 2, but 1 shut off. So you have to let me know because I am not in the room to always monitor it. All right? Yes. But guys, I'm telling you, we have to say that Cote d'Ivoire, they should have been up 2-0. Look at Jagba. Jagba in his seat turning. No, but they can't believe that they missed that chance. Africans, you still here? Hey,
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, good.
By the stand doing his thing.
Okay, you just send me the link. All right, sorry about that. All right, copy the text. All right, a break here coming from Nigeria. This is maniac. Out of nothing, Nigeria getting dominated in the game. 1-0
This is the
Nigeria.
Nigerian way. This is what Nigeria does. They get dominated, and then out of nothing, they score a goal. This
Oh
is
Lord.
what they do.
What can we say? This is Nigeria season, guys. Nigeria played nothing for the whole 36 minutes. And just got an opportunity, got a corner, and then whip it in. And Ikang, 3rd goal of the overall tournament. Ikang, what a rifle of a header. Oh my days. What a... Hold on, let me see if they're gonna take this back. Hold on, because you know Nigeria how it goes. They might find something and said it's a foul or something. You never may know. Let's see.
Yeah, but JD, we didn't see a clear foul on the edge of the 16 or the 18 like we did against South Africa.
Okay, it kicks off in the middle. Yes,
what Nigeria does.
The goal stands. 1-0 Nigeria. I don't know how.
This is what Nigeria does. They get dominated for like 30 minutes, and then out of 1-0, they are up 1-0.
The player of the tournament, Ikang just cemented himself. 3rd goal of the tournament, centre back with some flying last-ditch tackles. All right, 1-0. Kessie face looks away. The Super Eagles soaring. Isaiah says 2-1, it's going to end. All right, fair enough. Well, if Nigeria scores again, it looks like it's going to be Nigeria winning it then. All right. But so far, we have to say that Nigeria have done nothing in the game. They tried everything to make Ivory Coast scored. They were very poor. All right, foul here for Zedu. So that's a free kick. All right. So yes, try to get back into the dressing room 1-0 and work on what we are gonna do for the second half, because definitely this has been a poor 30 odd minutes. That's the first shot for Nigeria, right? That's the first shot for Nigeria. Oh yes, the second shot for Nigeria. The shot was blocked first and then the header. So that's the first sequence that Nigeria got a shot off. Nigeria have 0 big chance, and Cote d'Ivoire have 2 big chances missed. 8 shots, 2 on target, and 1 block, 5 missed. So that's the type of game we are talking about, guys. 64% to 36%. It was all in favor of Cote d'Ivoire, but it turned it up. So let's see if Nigeria can figure something out to get. All right, this looks like a free kick. All right, so
this is why I'm gonna have to give a terrible apology for this. For this, JD.
yes. Once Nigeria wins, it doesn't matter. All right. Yes. Yeah. Adeyemi. Yes. Nigeria 1-0 up. All right. Cote d'Ivoire whipping cross deflection, took it inside, and Stanley saves it. All right. So that's another one whipped in. The inviting pressure from Nigeria. This style is very much suicidal, but it's working. They are in the finals and they are leading. What I'm talking about is like you invite out of the 3/3, you invite them to the middle third and give them the chance to put it over the top for you to just counter. But majority of the times, majority of the teams actually get the advantage over Nigeria. All right, a flick on here from Cote d'Ivoire. Nigeria can't intercept, but they got the throw in here on the left-hand side of the line. Guys, make sure to smash the like button. Come on, get to your 100 likes. We know that a lot of people ain't here, but who cares? Once you hit the like button, that's the main thing. Osimhen flicks in the middle, cuts outside, and got brought down. Referee calls nothing. All right, and Ivory Coast have a chance to push it forward. Good 1-2 here from Ivory Coast, and Nigeria trying to close them down. Don't make a rush tackle, because he's going to give you a card. Because they want to send you off, so they want you to be agitated when you don't get a foul for you to react. So be careful, Osimhen. Because it looks like they're setting you up to give you a card. Because that's a foul. Good through pass here. Got intercepted by Nigeria. Let's see Nigeria play. Oh, that's a poor pass again. From Bassi. Poor pass. Gave it straight back to Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire coming on the right hand side. He's going to whip it in and it's blocked. Nigeria on the counter. Lookman. Plays it inside to Osimhen. Osimhen flicks it on. And he couldn't carry, because if that could have carried, that would have been 2-0 Nigeria. All right, so the counter looks like it's getting more effective, but or Ivory Coast coming on the next side. Let's see.
But it's
Simon whips it into the back stick, and what a save! But that's a head collision. That's a head collision.
Ref, stop the game, please, and take a look at this.
Alier and Bassi. Take a look at it. Like a penalty? I don't think it's a penalty.
No. Player safety.
Bassi cleared it, and Kessie ran into Bassi and it hits him in his head. So yeah, that's a head injury. Yeah, agreed. But Bassi is a strong beast. So Bassi will be getting up very, very soon. So nobody has to worry about him. I know player safety, but some of these beasts, you don't have to worry about them, you know? He's down for a little while still.
So I would see.
He's down for a little while.
Well, let's see.
Oh, a two pass here. Oh my God, poor passing in from Cote d'Ivoire. But a one shy pass of a two pass to open up Nigeria's entire middle. I don't know what kind of football is this from Nigeria, but good lord. Aurier works it to Max. Max flicks it into Aurier. Aurier can't control. And Bassi on it. Bassi plays it wide to Zedu. Zedu go over the top. This is a good ball. Osimhen. Let's see if Osimhen can shield it. Osimhen won it. No foul referee. I'm tired of this. Oh my God, man. That is just short. That just battle. Both of them fighting. And it is, some of these dudes are some little... Brother, you're defending, man. Stop. Have some balls and go out there and fight with the man. Good win in the midfield again from Onyeka. Onyeka coming through, goes over the top to see if he can start the next battle. And Osimhen can't keep it inside. That's too heavy. That's too heavy for him to keep inside. No foul. Not one foul at all. Betty call an handball on Osimhen. No foul at all. That's an handball. Betty call an handball. He touched his arm. That's all you could call. Ooh, another chance there for Cote d'Ivoire. 44 minutes on the clock, so we're coming down to half time. Alier is having a good game still in his link-up plays. Africans, very good, very good. I like it.
No, he's doing the thing that I wanted him to do, but everything except the one thing, which is, again, I'm going to sound like I'm angry about this, but they can't keep getting away with this. Nigeria just invites pressure, doesn't get punished, and then punished with their one chance. It's got them here. They might win the whole thing this way, but hey, no one's punished them so far. So why am I going to be angry when no one has punished them for what they let available there?
Know yourself, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here, big boss. Hope all is well. Osimhen is down. He's getting some spray. And it's half time. It's gonna be half time. So I maybe around 3 minutes extra time or so, 4 minutes, I think, max. Oh, 4 minutes, yes, 4 minutes max. Alright, so I'm spot on again on the extra time. So he can see it out and then get himself back in shape. Murphy proved that Murphy could be a problem when he comes in. David said, our football is absolute shocking. I think they're going to work on it, but this is just a tournament to get them over the line and get some camaraderie in camp so they can go on to try qualify for the World Cup, you know. But the natural talent on the field just always get them out of the poor performances, you know. I would still move on from this coach, even if you win the AFCON. Because you can't have top players can't control a game. It's just that bad. Alright, so Nigeria building from the back. Ajayi pushed in midfield. Not comfortable when he goes in midfield at all, you know. Alright, he got slapped down and kicked the ball straight to Cote d'Ivoire. Very poor from Ajayi there again. And he does it for the entire tournament. Just stay back because you have not passed the ball well for the entire tournament. I've said it and he did the same thing. Alright, Osimhen on the shoulder to force an error. Let's see. Cote d'Ivoire tried to play it from the back and played it inside. Alright, wonderful work here from Cote d'Ivoire playing it out from the back. And forced an error. So our next good play there from Lookman. So let's see. Put it inside the box. Put it inside the box. Musa is the new coach of Nigeria. Yes, so Musa can stay with the national team and become the coach. Alright, inside the box. Good hold up and it's outside for a goal kick. But good try there from Nigeria. Chukwueze. Need to see more from you still. Alright, so we have Cote d'Ivoire building from the back. And we're coming to the halftime as well. After this sequence, it should be done and dusted. Hopefully Nigeria can keep a clean sheet until halftime, at least. Cuts inside Cote d'Ivoire. Let's see. A square pass connects back to Cote d'Ivoire. They kept it inside. Nigeria clips it. Let's see. Nigeria trying to start a counter. This could. It will be Lookman on the ball. Lookman turns, lays it off. But wonderful work there from Alier again. Force Nigeria back to Zedu. Zedu goes wide right. Iwobi overlapping. Zedu on the overlap collision there. And it's going to be. It should be a foul, but referee says continue playing. Here the football, how you doing, man? Musa is a legend. Yes, sir. Musa should become the coach because he's always there and he's passionate on the sideline. Zedu. Oh, no. That should be.
But if he's always on the sideline, that's perfect.
Guys, Kessie should get a red card for that offense, you know. They don't even look at it, you know. Kessie literally run off and push his arm into the guy, took him out.
That's call number. I said that's call number one.
That's a red card offense. That's a red card offense. He never even tried to tackle. He just took out the player. Have you guys seen this? So dirty play again from Cote d'Ivoire right there. They have played the better football. We are going to give him the credit, but they have some dirty style playing, and they are getting away with it. To be honest, we have to be honest there. Dirty call. And a final shot to close it off. Fafana to rack it up the numbers in terms of shots. But the main shot on target is Nigeria. So Nigeria have 2 shots, 1 on target, and Cote d'Ivoire has 9-3 on target and missed 2 big chances. Alright, so if they had finished their chances, they would have been winning this game. And to be honest, maybe they should have been winning this game, to be honest. You know, but most of the games that Nigeria plays, you could say the other team should have been winning the game based on the amount of chances they have given up. But that you can't. They try to stay in games and win the games and based on their talent. So what can I say? But Dodgy refereeing in this first half again. Nigeria winning from early, so I'm not gonna cry over it. You know, they are both they are all on the field. Nigeria team praying at this time, so I like that energy. And we have Cote d'Ivoire going in. Alright, so they are the ones looking more depressed. So Nigeria keep their good energy up, but come out and show the energy on the damn pitch. All second halves, to be honest, they have came out and done better. So let me give them credit for that. They have came out for majority of the second halves and done better. Do you see these Africans as one of the second halves that they are going to come out and do better? Because they have pressed well in the second halves. So do you see them doing it in the second half? Let me know.
I think ultimately Nigeria has been a second half team from the round of 16. So again, we saw this against South Africa. They were giving away the space, then they started the press, and then that changed the tide. Right now, though, they're sitting with the lead, and this worries me because Nigeria, I feel like this coach will just say, okay, we have the lead, let's sit a little bit deeper and let's preserve this lead here. You have to be careful with it, but I think they can defend well enough, but ultimately pressure that back line still and then keep the midfield a little bit more muddled, because if they can do that and turn them over there, now you're opening up windows for direct highway balls to Lookman or Osimhen, and that I think helps you figure out this game and close out this game. But a lead, I don't feel as comfortable for Nigeria because this coach doesn't seem to always press the right button in terms of choices of what they want to do. If I was the coach, I'd say end the game in the first 5 minutes of the half. Get the second goal and then sit back, make Ivory Coast come to you and chance up that their chances won't come through. But for me, I don't know if this coach is going to do that.
Oh, it looks like Africans internet. Your internet went for a while, Africans.
Say we have
Africans, the internet giving a little problem. When it started, you come back in. Let me just read a few comments, guys.
Lead,
please.
Let's sit on it.
Oh, you're back now, Africans. Africans, we're not hearing you, for a while, but you're back now. So I'm just gonna read the comment and then I will get back to you. Yeah, you're hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Alright, because it was dragged out. So you want to jump off and come back on? You have the option to do
Yeah.
that.
Go through some comments, and then I'll come in after that.
Alright, yeah. So we have Galactic, big up yourself, thanks for being here. 80 Football says, African referee be like, this is a foul when I want it to be a foul. David said, the football is disastrous. David said, Zedu, is the biggest disgrace of football in history. I wouldn't give him in history, but he's not really. He's Arie of Nigeria, because that's how Arie plays his whole career. He will just make some good plays and then all of a sudden just do a mad thing. And what he did there was terrible. Pass it back. It was disastrous, man. Jason Woods in the house, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Dina say, how you doing, man? Ivory Coast is playing dirty. Yes, they are playing dirty, but at the same time, they are still a better team on the field. Nigeria just got a chance and they put it in the back of the net, and we can say that for the last 3 games, Nigeria played, they weren't the better team. So what are they going to take from this is that they are true talent. They have a lot of talent. Ajayi for the entire tournament, he's pushing in midfield, and his passes was terrible. Yeah, we have to say that as well. But Zedu is just as bad. Yeah, to be honest, yeah. But anyways, they are leading with all of that problems. So imagine if they got it right and be managing games better, like on top of the teams, they would have been giving Team 6 love. So that is the next level that Nigeria could go. So I think after this tournament, they have to try and work on a what I would say, I would say they have to work on a midfield coming forward, because I strongly believe that's the problem. The midfield is the biggest problem. They can't really press through midfield, so that's why their forwards don't press. Because Iwobi is not a true midfielder, and not a true midfielder for me. You understand me? Onyeka can do his pressing, but Iwobi is not the true central midfielder that you want with him. You need some more serious tacklers in midfield, and believe me, it will be just concentrate on just creating chances from a deeper line roll, and Nigeria will be dangerous. That's when I can see them going back to your back 4. But for now, it's going to always be a back 5, or a 3-5-2, I should say. Yeah, for now, they're leading. Aside from Zedu, I wouldn't make any big judgment. I would have to stay with what I have, because I maybe Chukwueze, I would have brought on Muffy. I would have brought on Muffy and make Muffy size. Like how you would have Boniface. You'd have Boniface. I would have made Muffy's size do the difference. So that would have freed up Osimhen a little bit and helped the team. So maybe that's the only thing. Muffy could have come in a little bit earlier. I wouldn't put in Moses in this one. I would leave Moses out for now. Alright, I will put in Muffy to add the size up there, because the style of football that we are playing is from back to front. So bring in Muffy, he has good pace, super strength, and then that's Osimhen and Muffy there. I don't think the back line for Ivory Coast could have dealt with that. That's what I would have done. Just play 2 strikers, but 1 drop off. Drop off in the Chukwueze role. That's the only substitution I would make. And then if Zedu continues his madness, then he has to come off the field. But the problem is, when Zedu comes off the field, they put Aina over the left-hand side. Alright, and that is a problem. Because Samuel, for some reason, they put Samuel over the right-hand side. Maybe he's just flat-out right-footed. So that is a problem right there. They are having. So I would keep Zedu on the field, but put in Muffy. Let me know if you guys agree with that one. Are you doing USA versus? No, I can't do that one, because that's going to start 10 o'clock and Nigeria second half will finish. So I'm done after this. I have to get some food together, relax myself, and it's a late night. I'm eating the food. All right. Many times he will be drifts into oblivion during the games. Yes. And it's just because he's just asked. he was asked to do something for the team itself, and we have to give him credit just the same, But it's tough, man. It's tough. Guys, please do hit the like button. Get us over 100. I don't know if we have reached 100 as yet, but we are trying to aim for 100 so we can aim for 200 likes. And the video should not be hard. We have 170 people in the house. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We are 170 away from 14,000. So that is incredible. So thanks to everyone that have subscribed. But we just need a 170 more to reach 14,000. So let we go at getting the 14,000 up and running, guys. All right. Watch the Super Bowl. I don't know nothing about those things, so I don't watch it. I just watch basketball and football because I've played those two sports, and in football I've kind of gone into more of studying football, so that's why I'm more into football a little bit than basketball and on the reasoning conversations style. But I've always watched basketballs in the night. When I'm done, I'm gonna be watching basketball. But the Super Bowl thing, can't understand it. I don't know the game. All right. If I said, brother JD, can you find out why I can't join the room to watch? What happened? If you see one says it's full, all you need to do is just click on the next live. I have 2 lives in there. Let me check again to make sure both of them are active. Yes, it says both of them are active. So if Imaxit not working, just try JD. Just try JD, all right? Because both of them are at the top and they said it's live. I don't have 100 people in there as yet. So one should be full, but the other one should be open. So just try the next one, all right? All you need to do, Justice Felix, click the top of the link. The link at the top says Discord. Get into the Discord, and from there, you go into the lobby section, and in the lobby section, you will see 2 live links. You click it, and it will be working right there. How far into the second half do you think changes? 65 minutes or so. 65 minutes. 65 minutes. All right. Jason said IMAX is running fine. Well, maybe the next one not running. It's 2 of them inside there. All right. So whatever not working, just click on the next one. All right. I don't know. I have to just tell you what to do. I remember you are the one inside there, so you should know which one not working. I don't know, and I can't click it because Africans inside a call, so I can't click it. All right, so Africans, go ahead, give back your take. I hope the mic started this time because you clip out maybe the last 50 minutes or so.
I know. You hearing me well?
Yes, man, we're hearing you well now, Africans. I'm going to call in Canada and I'm going to figure out a way. I'm going to research for 2 weeks to get the best internet. Because I can't understand Canada has such bad internet. It's not you. I have heard people complain about the Canadian internet. We need to fix it, Africans. Tell them, say you're a big star and you need to be on the podcast. All right? Yes. So they need to get to the right internet.
If only it was that simple. I wish I was that big that I could call the big shots and make it happen. But no, as I was saying, I think for Nigeria, they have to enter this next half and say, we want to end the game immediately. Because I fear that this coach will want to sit back and try to preserve the victory. And if they do that, then it'll turn into a 1-1 game because it'll invite Cote d'Ivoire, and up until the 65th minute, I think they need to take the first 20 minutes and end the game. Get 2 and then sit back, because I think the more they sit back, Cote d'Ivoire will build up. They've been the better of the teams. They are fortunate to be up 1-0. So I think if you're Nigeria, the mentality has to be end the game in the first part of the second half. And if you're Cote d'Ivoire, the mentality has to be, look, we're just unlucky. Now let's just make our own luck and work a little bit harder and then get some results, and then maybe catch them in a bundle, and then you can get a 1 or 2, and then you're up, and then now you can go into more of your game of managing the game. But I think both teams have to try to get back into it or end it in this first part of the second half, because if not, the longer it goes, the refereeing is gonna. We know the refs are gonna decide to call whistles at the 70th minute for no reason after not calling anything all game. So put the game in your hands or at your feet, end it or prolong it. Don't leave it for the refs, because these refs during AFCON have been consistently bad. And that is my frustration. I don't need them to be perfect. I just want them to be consistent. And so I think that's how you have to look at it from both sides. But this is the Nigeria game.
All right.
Get dominated, but be up at the end of the game.
All right. So that's Africans, Jason. He's in Canada. He said it's your internet alone in Canada giving problems because he lives in Canada. He lives in Canada, you know. So you just need to call him and ask him where in Canada he lives. All right, because I never ask you if it's your internet, you know. I said that I know Canada has internet problems, but because he lives in Canada, he knows everything in Canada. You know, I never ask you, you know. I tell you that Canada has internet problems, you know. But him know more than you were living in Canada are my information that I have gotten directly from the people that has internet. He knows. Oh my goodness, this dude is something else. But anyways, let me continue. This is not about Mr. Jason, the man that knows everything. Even what he doesn't know, he knows. His friend them knows it as well. You know? Yes. Second half starting. Give it a prediction. Let me focus on the game. When it's done, we can war with Jason about anything. He just picks something to fight about.
True. No, I think this is a 2-1 game because either Ivory Coast has the comeback here or Nigeria gets away with it again and they win by just converting their chances and then sitting back and watching their opponents miss the net and hit the post. So at 2-1 a game, this finishes.
We need predictions and people. Predictions. What you said, Nigeria take it from here and 3-1, 4-1, 5-1. I'm just saying words, you know. I don't believe it, you know. I don't believe it either. But I can see this have 3 more goals in it. I don't see past 3 more goals because I have a feeling that a few cards coming out and I don't know if it's going to turn into a slight red, you know. So that's why I'm not passing 3 more goals max. So I could see it goes up to 3-1 max. I don't see any blowout. So yeah, both teams walking out. No. Let's see. All right, let me get the score line. Ivory Coast with the comeback 2-1. All right. Where's what up, man? Vincent then. No, Vincent. Don't fight anybody. Just leave them. They had already said, Vincent, that Nigeria will be losing. So he has to follow up with his stories, you know. So if Nigeria get a second one, he's gonna come out and say Nigeria losing 3-2, you know. Yes. That is the winning goal, Nigeria. No, I don't. I refuse to believe that this is a winning goal. No, the referee them ain't gonna allow 1 goal. It has to be some controversy, as what African says. I will agree with that one. The controversy will be coming if it's 1-0. A penalty will be awarded or late on in the game, just to continue it. That's how all Africans, you realize that's how all the games went. All of them. Once you're leading, it's going to go into a penalty. Something will happen, and the ref will give something.
Well, that's why I say if you're them, just end the game, and then you should be good to go. But if you don't end the game, then you're in a situation where what can you really do? So I don't know. So we'll see.
All right, so it starts, guys. It starts, and Cote d'Ivoire started already the same way. All right, nice. Coming down the left-hand side, works it inside. All right, back to Aria. Aria whips it in, and it's cleared. But at this point, Cote d'Ivoire is pretty much inside Nigeria's half, every single player. if Nigeria gets a counter, they are done, if they don't score. So I guess they have made their mind up. They are going to go for it, or they're going to lose. Wonderful turn here from Osimhen. Osimhen takes it down, and that's a foul. If that's not a card, I don't know what a card is. I don't know what a card is, because Osimhen turns and ready to go around, and the man drag him down with 2 arms. Oh my God. This referee is terrible. Wow. We just talked about the eye line, and the guy gets the breakaway. And the ref, this is amazing. I don't know what is a foul in Afghan. I don't know what is a foul in Afghan. The man uses 2 arms to draw down Osimhen, and it's nothing more than just a foul. No card. Remember, the guy is almost a one-on-one he's going to have with a defender and then the goalkeeper, and you will always favor Osimhen, and the guy give nothing. Wow. Officiating is terrible, man. Long ball here. The bounce did not favor Nigeria. Intercepted by Cote d'Ivoire. Let's see. Good turn here. Played it through. Zedu. Aina clears. Yeah, that was a terrible call. That was a terrible call there. Cote d'Ivoire putting on the pressure. Alright. He went down, and they're going to give a corner. So a corner coming up for Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, all right. Another questionable. Oh no, they gave a free kick. So it's a free kick right on the edge of the box. Right on the edge of the box. Let me try and see if I can get this sorted out. All right. I don't know why it keeps closing then, All right. So let me open it back. Damn. All right. So I think it should be working now. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on. Why it keep closing. All right. All right. So yes, we fixed it. We fixed it. We fixed it. It's oh my God, Nigeria living dangerous. Oh dears. Yes, it's back up, but because as you quint, you're missing something in the game. Another break here for Cote d'Ivoire. It's a wonderful save here from God. Stanley pushed it out and it struck. Oh, that looks like it touched the arm of Bassi, but Bassi's arm was behind him, so they can't call an handball. My goodness, Nigeria living on the edge. Wow. And a break here coming for Nigeria. They brought it through and it's saved. Damn. That's a save on the line from Bassi. This is suicide type of football, man. Cote d'Ivoire goes long. Cleared by Nigeria.
This is how Nigeria is. They're gonna win. They're gonna win this chaotically. They're not gonna win in a clean way.
But at some point we have to start blaming
by this
Africans. You're tripping out, Africans. You're hearing us?
That okay. I'm off 2 players' knees that the goalkeeper then picks up. This is what they do.
Yes, okay. Lovely beauty. They're living on the edge, but African's internet looks like it's living on the edge as well, because he's not coming through. We have to wait and see if we.
Yeah, give me.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
see if I can fix this in a
Yeah,
minute
sort it
here.
out, African. Sort it out. We have to work on that. We have to work on internet. All right. So, guys, yeah, Nigeria is definitely living on the edge, guys. A through pass here. Oh, there's Max coming down the left hand side. He cuts Zaidu out of his boots, and Zaidu, Max went down looking for a penalty. So be careful. They are going to revisit this to see if Zaidu touched him, or else they might give a penalty. I don't think he touched him. I think it's a dive. I think it's a dive, you know. I think it's a dive, you know. Think it's a dive, you know. But this is one of the calls that they might give a penalty for. Alright, so let's see. Because this looks like a dive, you know. Yo, Ivory Coast is hard to play against, you know, man. They are guys, what say you there? I think that's a dive, and he's play acting. And if he just stayed on his feet, he would have had the ball. Because he passed the player. No, that's a dive. That's a dive, brother. That's a dive. That's a dive. That's a dive. The man put his foot on the ground and you put your foot on the guy's foot. That's a dive. All right? That's a dive. 100%. Oh my God. These guys are hard to play against. The man put his foot and drag his foot, you know. All right? So that's a dive, you know. All right? They don't want to lose this game. Nigeria need to come out and start playing some football, or else they are gonna con the referee into giving them a penalty. I'm telling you. All right, that's a dive, and it looks like Aurier will get a yellow card here. Oh, Aurier will get a yellow card, and Stanley will get a yellow card. Drop ball, referee says. USA scores. Oh, God. All right, so play continues, guys. So no penalty because it was a dive. And I thought he should have gotten a yellow card for that as well. The man, they are a con art. Oh my God! But look at Zaidu. He's just as bad. He's giving the man an option. He's giving the man an option to give a penalty. So stop stretching out your foot for no reason, man. Come off the damn field, man. Umzo, how you doing? Boy, these Afghan games are out of this world. Because I can tell you, I don't know how in the world Nigeria lead in this game. Cote d'Ivoire should have been 4 clear goals up, you know. 4 clear goals up, you know. My goodness, man. They have missed chances after chances after chances. We have to start asking, are these guys making great saves, or it's just Cote d'Ivoire missing big chances? No, Cote d'Ivoire is not under any pressure, you know. It's Nigeria under pressure, to be honest, for the entire game. Clearance here, interception here for Nigeria. Give it to Osimhen, wonderful. Let's see if Osimhen, a runner, good ball. Oh, he can't keep the ball. Good press here from Osimhen. Oh. A slight pressure here coming from Nigeria. And it's throwing for Ivory Coast. 54 minutes, 56 minutes, and 56 minutes on the clock. They didn't deserve to be in the finals. Well, that's what it is, you know. A lot of teams won World Cup and won competitions that never deserved to be there. If you said Nigeria never deserved to be in the finals, Cote d'Ivoire never deserved to make the next round. Remember good, they never deserved to come out of the next round. It was because of all the other bad teams, the Algeria, the Ghana, all of those teams that were just terrible, that couldn't amass more than 3 points. They ended up with 2. So remember, that's how it goes, you know. All right. So Moses coming on for Chukwueze. So maybe that will add something, but I wouldn't put on Moses. I would have gone for Muffy. A break coming here for Ivory Coast. They whip it into the box stick, and it still stayed in. And it got deflected. Nigeria coming on. Simon with his legs tried to go down the flank, and it's outside. Yes, Ivory Coast never deserved to. Okay, he played it back and they're looking for a penalty. But no penalty. Continue playing. Nigeria on the ball now, finally. Ikang goes to Bassi. Bassi holds onto the ball. Back to Zaidu. Zaidu plays it back. Dangerous back pass. Stanley has to clear it, and it might not stay in. Alright, wonderful. Zaidu did a good job. Overlapping. Pass it. Give him. Oh, man. God, man. Oh, you're so difficult, man. Look, man. Over dribble there. Oh, my God. It's a poor decision, man. You're always coming here to taking set on Osimhen. Osimhen is doing his thing. Alright, it's a free kick in the middle for Ivory Coast. Onyeka saying that he touched the ball, and it looks like he touched the ball. Alright, but anyways, they're going to start inside the box. Good turn here from Ivory Coast, and it's a block cleared by Nigeria again. Ivory Coast back at it. Square pass. Coming down the left-hand side now. Enough defenders there. Forced it back. Fafana goes in midfield. Kessie tried to beat one, beat two, takes a shot, and it goes wide. Siri. It had good power on it, but just never got on target. So we are approaching the 68th minute now, guys. The 68th minute, all right? Niger all the way. Reaction of yes. I would say Niger all the way. We are supporting Niger, but we have to tell the truth. What's happening on the field? We can't just say a story, Mexico has not had a single shot on target. Okay, and what? Is it like 20 minutes in the game? All right, deflection here took Ivory Coast inside the box. He's gonna try and get a shot off. Beats one, beats two, put it to the box. Stick. No, oh, can't generate the power on it again. So Kessie puts it and couldn't generate any power, but it's around from 10 yards. Another big chance go down the drain for Ivory Coast. Another big chance. Kessie couldn't generate nothing. He came from the back stick. If he put it to the far post, maybe it would have been a stretch. Or maybe he shouldn't have tried to edit. What's the link? The link is pinned at the top. Reaction hub. It's right at the top of the page. 16 minutes in the game, 1-0. Alright. So this should be Nigeria's ball to start from the back. But another chance went begging for Ivory Coast. The fans is getting pretty much reckless at this point. They're saying they need a goal. All right, they're playing well. They're giving their all. They're just not scoring. All right, some information given to Nigeria to improve the game plan. So let's see if it's going to get improved. Alright, Nigeria goes long. First ball, Osimhen edited it down. Aina tried to go to Osimhen and it got blocked. It should be, they said throw in for Cote d'Ivoire. I'm not sure if that's the case. I think it's Nigeria's ball, Aina asking the same. Oh, is that for Cote d'Ivoire? Because that makes no sense. The guy blasted off the player. But they said it's Cote d'Ivoire's ball, so. Alright, this could be a penalty challenge again inside the box. Oh my God, Nigeria has no midfield. No midfield whatsoever. No midfield whatsoever. No midfield whatsoever. You get me? Terrible. Some terrible play. Clear the ball from nothing. And a corner coming up. Yes, I saw it. I saw it. Yeah, the goal was coming because Nigeria has no midfield. I don't know what they're doing on the field. It's like back to front. Finally, yeah. That's like the 1,000 chance the guys them got. So 1-1. And I've never seen something to say 1-1, screaming 1-1. We have to be honest, you know? If this coach can't see that he needs one more body in midfield to try combat the midfield, I don't know what else to say. But it's not working, man. They're dominating on midfield. They're dominating on chances. And your keeper have to be the best player on the park. The keeper just conceded a goal. And I'm not asking if he's the highest rated player on the pitch. I see that he's the highest rated player on the pitch, 7.4. Simon is a 7.8 and Kessie that just scored a 7.5 and he just conceded and he has a 7.4. That tells you that he has to be keeping them in the game. Crackhead coach here, man. Celebration going on for days now. The stands losing it. Excitement. Glasses flying all over the place. It's definitely not in Nigeria's favor now. You know, Nigeria has to do something different because you can't just sit back for the whole game. Nigeria goes long. Let's see if they could create something. Clearance here from Cote d'Ivoire. Secondary ball goes to Cote d'Ivoire. Alier holds it, plays it down, and they're going to start playing. All right, Nigeria trying to put somebody on, like actually go and tackle, because that's something that they failed to do for the entire game. Osimhen tried to put in some work. Yeah, everybody's celebrating, you know, like they already won the game, you know, they have been this superior team. So clearly they believe that they are the only one that can score, you know, from this point. Good 1-2 here. Interception there from Nigeria, but it goes straight back to Cote d'Ivoire. Yes, Mr. Dre, they are the better team. You know me, I can't be biased, you know. But Nigeria still has the talent in bucket load to draw on. So that is the only little thing saving Nigeria here. When these guys are tired, they might can't draw on the same amount of talent. But they still have quality players that can come in and cause problems. Wonderful break here for Cote d'Ivoire. Works it to the right hand side. Acres of space. So Aurier can just cross it in, and Aurier just turn up and cross it in. It's blocking it in. And Aurier, I don't know what he's doing there. And Nigeria on the break now. They say continue playing. Nigeria on the break. Let's see what they're going to do here. Slowed it down to invite a player. These are the most complicated players I've ever seen in my life. When you're playing football, you're trying to have space. But what Nigeria does is to say that, tell you what, I don't want to have no space. So I'm going to slow it down and wait till the guy comes to me to close the space down. And then now when I'm defending, I will just give the guy the space and tell him to put it in. I don't know which type of coach is this or what type of mentality of football is this, but this is some dumbass football playing. You know, like it makes no logical sense. You know, damn man, it's bad. The instruction given to these players are terrible. The man just slowed down when he had the space. So what you just need to be, you need to just dribble past a guy to feel good in yourself. Wow. Some of you guys should never play for a national team. This is a joke. Come on, let me see how it works out from this point still. Just do things faster, quicker. Ajayi works in midfield. Onyeka passed it fast. Iwobi passed it fast. That is what we like. Acres of space now. Don't wait. Zedu, whip it in. Wonderful work there from Zedu. And it caused some confusion. That's what you want. Stop slowing down the damn game, man. Yeah, but they don't have the amount of midfielders as other countries in Africa, you know, to be honest, you know. At least fully fit midfielders. You know, they don't have it in that bucket. They have only strikers in the abundance, to be honest. So that is the problem. So they have to set a system where they are not so dependent on on midfielders, which is the 3 at the back system, and ask your defenders to do a little bit more. But your attitude still counts. The way you play, wonderful interception there. Lookman works in midfield. Over dribble, and he got a foul. He won a foul. Yeah, better attitude, man. Better attitude. Get on the ball. Get in their faces. That's what we want to see. Get in their faces. All right, wonderful. Nigeria coming down left hand side. Good pace, and that's a free kick. That's a free kick. Yeah, get in their faces. Take on little Aurier. Aurier is an old man now, you know. Yes, they have quality midfielders, but not to the level of the next team. I'll be honest. Yeah, they played the second time, and we kind of knew that the midfielder would have won out. Alright, so a free kick here. So let's see if Nigeria could cause some problems right here on this one to get 2-0 up. 2-1 up. And turn the whipping cross to the back stick. And that's a big chance. That should have been 2-1. That should have been 2-1. Ikang again got onto the ball. That should have been 2-1. Empty header. 2-1. So good try there from Ikang. Good try. Good try. That's what we want. Some more of that. Some more of that. He was empty and nobody marking him. It's like he was surprised. So that is a good try. Good try there. So Nigeria showing some life at this point. We have some changes coming in for Cote d'Ivoire. Wait until the change is updated so we can give it to you. So Chukwueze came off for Moses. So Moses was on, which we told you that. And we're waiting for all of the updates. So Aurier coming off. Let me know if you're supporting Cote d'Ivoire. If these changes are the right changes. I always see them coming into this, and I think they might lose off some of their steam by making these changes, you know. For me, at once, I think they should have kept on Aurier at least. But let's see still. Let's see if they're gonna still dominate the ball. So throw in here for Nigeria, deep in their own half. Let's see if they can play it out. All right, so we got it. So you have Aurier is off for Singa, and Diate is on for Max. All right. So those are the two substitutions. So the right hand side came off pretty much. All right, Cote d'Ivoire building from the left hand side. Nice position they found themselves in. And Ina continues to perform. Good stop there. Osimhen tried to force the attack, or force the cutout there. But good recovery here from Cote d'Ivoire. I think they have like maybe 70% position. No, they said 36. No, that has to be the first half because they said 66. 66. They still gave it 66, but I think it's way more than that still. Zaidu needs to be removed. Diate going to mash up Zaidu now. And what up man says is 3-0. Alright, so United States is champions. No, alright. Well, nice, nice. Good comeback from United States. So Mexico not doing anything on the field. And what up man? Let me know. Good build up here from Cote d'Ivoire. And it's 70 plus minutes in guys. So it's getting later and later. Any goal at this point, you have the strong upper hand. Alright? You have the strong upper hand. So you don't want to give away anything. Right, a break here coming for Cote d'Ivoire. Players shadow and a whipping cross with nobody marking him. And Stanley gets it. Stanley will go for a fast start. But to be honest, man, just giving the guys them the opportunity to do what they want is criminal. Look, man. Waited on 2 players to come in again and close down the overall play. And the overhit pass here gave it straight back to Cote d'Ivoire to start their attack. So pretty much closed down the play and then gave away the ball. And a whipping cross here. Nobody marking this player coming down the left hand side. Not one soul. And he plays a through pass to Alier and a good block in the end by Ajayi. But they are still on him. And it's going to be cleared by Ajayi here. But yeah, it is tough, man. They are giving up space on the pitch. You can't believe it's 11 versus 11. They are, but the USA just shutting them down in midfield. Okay. All right, nice. All right, throw in here from Cote d'Ivoire. Good 1-2 here, whip it inside. That's a block from Nigeria. Nigeria plays a 1-2, she play it out, and Osimhen bullied his way, and they call a free kick. So, and he's saying no to the referee, but the referee will not change it. He will not change it. I believe you that it's not a foul. I believe you it is not a foul. Yes, exactly. I don't believe it was a foul. Both of you guys holding each other and you're pulling away and he ended up on the ground. I knew that exactly what happened. But the ref see it as a challenge. So he's going to give a foul. Either way, whipping cross here, cleared by Nigeria again. And Cote d'Ivoire is back on it over the right hand side. Empty for him to whip a pass in. He whips a pass in and it's black and it's a throw in after. Empty. So they are just putting in crosses. Let me give you the cross stats. The cross stats should be in double digit. So let me see it. The crosses. Where are the crosses? How much crosses in this game? Good 1-2 here. Strong hold up. Give it back to Cote d'Ivoire. And they are coming inside the box. They are inside the box. He whips it into the penalty. Let's see. Alier. Bicycle it and it's outside. Where is the crosses? Okay, so 12 crosses they have said so far. And they are going to update it to around 15 crosses. Because in the little time, it's 3 crosses came in. He puts it wide. So another good chance. I wouldn't say this is a big chance because Ajayi and Ikang was there. Alright, Vibes, can you stop retract your messages them? Because if you keep on doing that and messing up the chat, I'm gonna mess you up, you know. Alright? I'm gonna have to mess you up, Alright, Vibes, if you keep playing with me. Yes, so pretty much 1 cross for Nigeria, but when it updates, it's gonna go to 15 crosses for Cote d'Ivoire. And remember, the 15 crosses, majority of them was given, like they said, take it. Nobody stopping the plays. So they have to just be more in the faces of these players, you know? Stop giving them this easy free ride, you know? Yeah. Yes, I revives. If you mess with my chat, because when I'm looking at it, I can't read the things there because other person's writing is actually there, and you come in and delete these things them and push them out of the way, so I can't even see it. So at this point, it's 16 shots, 7 on target, 7 off target, 2 blocks. And big chances, 2 big chances missed. I would say around 4 to 5. 3 shots so far in the entire game for Nigeria. But Nigeria is still in the game. That is the only good thing. 30 more minutes before extra time. Yep, so I would agree, and you can't blame him. He's doing every single thing. You know, he just needs the ball to get to him more on a consistent basis. You know, that's the coach's job. Put people in place. All right, so a clearance here. Osimhen got taken out, and it's Fafana again. And I think he should be booked this time. No dodgy play again. This guy is a dirty player. He's a dirty player. He dropped in Osimhen's ankle. Nothing given, you know. He just gets off with whatever he wants to do on the field. Yes, no, it's every forward on the field. Just defend and just run forward. That's just hoping that Nigeria wins the game. You know, that's all. I don't know what's going on anymore. This is second game running. We saw so much forwards on the field. The goal wins game. Goal wins game, you know. That's it, you know. So more forwards on the field, the goal wins the games, you know. So Iwobi coming off, Yusuf coming on, Iheanacho coming on at this point. So let me see the setup. Lookman coming on for Iheanacho. No, Iheanacho coming on for Lookman. So let me see how they set it up at this point. But they are going to be under pressure regardless because they have been under pressure for the whole game and they had the midfielders on. So I don't know. It was not working. So just put forwards on the field and see if it works in the end. Let me know if you guys agree with that style. Just put forwards on the field and just let it work. All right, so play will continue. A free kick. It will start from Nigeria whips it in first post and it got claimed very easily. Osimhen Ablin, so maybe you will see Murphy comes on for Osimhen because Murphy came in the last time, got a red card and almost got a penalty, and I thought that he was the one who won the game for them, to be honest. Gave them that extra momentum. Two one to who? All right, looks like your system is faster. Oh yeah. Over the top here. First ball, poor, and they're on it and they push it wide and acres of space. Cleared by Nigeria, but our next man is over the left hand side, empty, and Aina is there, cuts it out of his lace, whips it inside and the back stick, and it's 2-1 for real. Yeah, but that was just there, you know. Yeah, they have dominated Nigeria. We have to be honest. Dominated Nigeria, to be honest, you know. Can't say anything, any lies, or yeah, they have dominated Nigeria. The coach needs to stop coach football. He needs to just leave football alone, you know. But Nigeria is still in the game. They can get a goal back and maybe go to 2-2 and see if they can get it into extra time. But I'm not 100% seeing it, you know. They have a lot of strikers on the field. I know Osimhen is one of the best strikers, so you never may know, you know. A Nigerian coach, I don't know where he's from, you know. I have to check it, you know. I know he needs to go back where he's from. That's what I know. Jason Wood says it's over. Yeah, be honest, it's just a one-side slaughteration, and it's like the coach set it up for it to happen. Because there's no way you can set up defensive from the start. That's not football, you know. He's going to get fired instant. Nigeria goes long. Osimhen tried to turn. Ooh, good clearance there. And Nigeria on the ball. Ina coming down the right hand side. Whips it in. Whip it in. Alright, to the back stick. Fight for it. Osimhen tried to fight for it. And it should go out for... No, it stays in. It stays in. Not even the corner. They're not giving Nigeria nothing. Not even the corner they are giving them. Okay, let's see. Because they might have given them the corner. No, it's a throw-in. So you have to go long now. So we're going to act like we are trying to play football from a long time. Yeah. Zaidu goes long inside the box. First ball clipped. Nigeria won, but the second ball. Nigeria inside the box. That's a high boot. But Nigeria got it back and put it into the center. Flick on there. Nigeria at the box. Just rifle the ball back across the goal. Too lazy, man. Too slow, and just put the ball in the damn box, man, and cause problems, man. And this is a break coming for Ivory Coast, but got intercepted well there from Ivory Coast. Nigeria. Coming down the left-hand side. They have 7 minutes plus around 7 minutes extra time, you know, guys. So 40 more minutes. Good run here from Moses coming inside. And he's still inside. Put it. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Just scoop it over the top now, man. Alright, whipping corner coming in. Let's see. First post, and that's another corner. That's another corner coming in for Nigeria. And it looks like Murphy will be coming on. Put it inside, and it's wide and should be a goal kick. Are they going to give another corner? How is Africans feeling? Africans, Africans. I don't know if you're still here, you know, because he was about to sort out his thing. Africans, are you still here?
I'm still here.
Oh Lord,
I'm still here, but
and you let me suffer in.
So I can't say too much.
You let me suffer in.
I'm here, but the connection's a bit dodgy. But don't worry, I'm
Okay.
here. I'm here in spirits.
Oh Lord. Our next goal still in the game still, so that's what I think, you know. Our next goal still in the game. I don't know who it's gonna come for. What say you? More attackers coming on for Nigeria. Yes. Yeah. Osimhen coming off.
No, it definitely feels like there could be one, but
they're
like
keeping Osimhen on the field. Yeah.
Yeah, this feels more like a 3-1 than a 2-2 right now.
They're
Nigeria's done nothing to really deserve a 2-2 at this point.
Yeah, they're putting on more strikers, you know. Yeah, they're taking out full box and just putting on strikers. So I don't know it's going to work. You're gonna just defend and just put the ball from back to front. Yeah, the coach need to leave. The coach need to stop, and he should not get a next job after this. You know. Yeah, Fafana
Counterpoint. He made the
is
finals.
okay. Fafana,
All
yeah,
right.
give him a yellow card. The guy is just a asshole. You know, Africans. This dude is he's just the worst player in the competition. He, sorry my language, people, but this dude named Fafana, he just don't play football. He's just an anti-footballer. You
Well,
know.
well, he has done the thing where he has skirted the line so well that everything he does looks like a football action. But if you look at it, it's like, oh, there's an ankle that he just happened to land on. Here's a here's a thing he just happened to land on. He fighting for the ball, but his elbow just happened as he was going up to meet someone's face. He's skirted the
Yeah.
line quite well. I respect how dodgy he's done it. It's for him. We call this the dark arts.
So we're coming to the end of 90, guys, and Nigeria has all of the forwards on the field. You know, all of the Avengers on the field. Let's see if we can get 5 shots in that time.
Imagine that's the goal we're going for. We just want 5 shots.
5
Not even a
shots
goal,
now.
just 5 shots.
5 shots, and one of the strikers that will take that 5 shots. And if they get 5 shots, they are scoring. That's the one thing I know. You get this man running like a headless chicken. Okay, Umza cursing out saying that you have Osimhen on the bench and they ain't giving him the ball. Yeah, you know. And look at him on the bench, Africans. Fafana. He's a asshole type of. You know those type of people. Look at him on the bench. Causing all sorts of meme. He just got a yellow card and he's on the bench giving problems. You see, I told you, he just go and do the same thing that I've complained about, you know? Yeah, but I get you, Africans. He's like the Draymond Green of basketball. Yeah, he's the Draymond Green of football. All right, Nigeria gets it inside the box. Puts one more inside. It's blocked again from Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire countering. All right. Forced it back to Stanley. Stanley has to go long because he has no other player. He just has to go long and players have to fight for the ball because they are strikers. He's going to go long again. Yeah. But that's their job. First ball, Osimhen goes for it. Poor in midfield. 1-2 here from Nigeria. Let's see. They got inside the box. 1-2. Get the strike off. It's blocked. That was the opportunity. Nigeria coming back down the left hand side. Cuts inside. Works it centrally. Aina. Oh, God. Yellow card for Aina. Worst game of the tournament. Love the beauty. Yeah, yeah. I have to be honest. Ivory Coast was just better than Nigeria. You know, and I just think it comes down to a lot of tactics from the coach, you know.
True.
And we should
ultimately,
Yeah, go ahead.
I think, well, these tactics got them this far, but someone had to punish them. And again, the game's not done yet, but you can't give up all these chances and then just get your one shot. And at some point, you're going to get punished for that style. And it looks like Ivory Coast is decided to do it.
7 minutes extra time as what we expected. So, yeah. They still had 15, 16 minutes to come reply from the goal. So that is no excuse.
Yeah, I wanted my 17 additional minutes, but I'll take the 7.
Nigeria tried to go over the top. Not a bad ball. But you can't get the first ball and you can't get the guys tracking back ball. But poor from Ivory Coast there. So let's see if Nigeria can capitalize on it. No, you went on and give it away. Ivory Coast gave it back to you. Just punch the ball up front, so you get a chance here, and then you get the opportunity to get a next chance earlier. Press high at the pitch. You're a forward. You can't defend. But the coach might be bringing on players forwards to defend. So a few more minutes left, guys. Around 4.5. Hina going long inside the box. First ball bounded up, and oh, the ball bounced a few times. Alright. Alright, that's a card, referee. Referee, come on, that's a card. Nigeria getting some good chances inside the box, guys. So don't be surprised if they get a penalty or a goal, from it, And a lot of strikers inside the box when the ball drops. And that is always dangerous. Free kick coming in. Poor free kick clearance there from Cote d'Ivoire. Inside the box again, Cote d'Ivoire clears. Whips it inside the box again. The flick on. Cote d'Ivoire clears again. And Cote d'Ivoire will be countering now. 3 against 3. Cuts inside. Let's see. Poor pass here from Cote d'Ivoire. And it's outside for a throw-in. So more time wasted. And Fafana on the bench is trying to celebrate, A next break for Cote d'Ivoire. They put it inside. And it's blocked. Nigeria gave it back to them. And they are going to take a shot to try and put it top bins. And it's wide. Goal kick again. And that will rub off 5 minutes off the clock. So 2 more minutes. So pretty much 120 more seconds. And Cote d'Ivoire will be champions. Africans, you're going to do post-match tomorrow? Yeah, because I'm tired, man. I'm so tired.
Yeah, this day has done enough to you.
Yeah, both of my teams got battered, 80 and then no, and Mexico, apparently Mexico over there getting battered as well. So every team that my teams are getting battered in one day. It's getting sad now. I need a break, people. Just understand that I'm not doing any post-match. I will assess the game tomorrow and I will come out and talk about all of my 3 teams lost. Alright, 80 go. Nigeria goes long. Ball. Oh, poor clearance here. Yes, I said USA will beat Mexico will beat USA. Yes, that is definitely true. But that's what I'm saying. Everything for me went bad today, Just a bad day for the prediction king. That's how life is, But it's sad that he came in the finals, So it will not be forgotten. Came in all of the finals. I am not doing any lay and bailing, nothing. I am done. Uh, even though I'm gonna be home early tomorrow, I'm still not doing anything, Yes, I'm just avoiding it. I'm done. In the night now, I will come back with Africans that we do our post match. Yes, they're already celebrating, and yes, so it's done, guys. They're celebrating. So Ivory Coast champions. So guys, Ivory Coast won it 2-1. All right. And we got to say it was fully deserved. They dominated the game from start to finish. Kessie equalized in the 62nd minute, and Alier scored in the 81st minute. Ikang with a looping header to the far right post. Yeah, gave Nigeria the lead. But to be honest, it was not a deserved lead, because at that point it clearly shows that Ivory Coast controlled the game. They dominated the game from start to finish. Nigeria has a style that invites people to put in crosses, invite them over the halfway line, give them space, and just said to play football. I think that's a suicide type playing, and that this coach should be fired immediately. I don't see this coach bringing a talented squad anywhere. All right, anywhere at all. But good fight from the talents on the pitch. They did this in spite of the coach, to be honest. This style ain't going to win nothing. You understand me? Yes, and that is definitely sad. But congratulations to Ivory Coast. They came back to defeat Nigeria. Nigeria defeated them first, and they came back to defeat Nigeria when it counts. Obviously, they added the Halier and those guys in the latter stages of the tournament in better health, and it shows, because he's an elite type striker, just like Victor Osimhen. So fully deserve to them. So congratulations, and try again, Nigeria. They have to try and improve for the World Cup qualifiers. And I would say fire the coach and hire someone else before the World Cup qualifiers starts. That's for me still. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Africans, what say you?
We're expected for how this game went. Again, Nigeria played a style where it was effectively, let's just survive. Chance, defend, get your chances and survive. But Cote d'Ivoire were able to punish them, and someone was finally able to do it. But Nigeria, definitely for the talent that they have, this should be the standard. Finals and fighting for trophies. Cote d'Ivoire, I mean, what a magical run for them. Ultimately, they got it done. So no complaints, but overall, congratulations to the Ivorians. Nigeria, you have the talent to play this well. How about play versus just defend and going from there? But overall, more what I expected, but a good game. I think the Ivorians dominated mostly, and they went from there.
All right. So, guys, we're not going to hold you up, and we'll put out a short post match that I've just said pretty much, and that's about it. And then I will return tomorrow, me and Africans, that we check it out properly. All right. Yes, and return. All right. Yeah. So thanks yet again. Take care. Bye bye.